Yeah, we're ready. I just think we should have still called it a hot teddy instead of a hot toddy.
Okay. Hey guys.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome to Drinking with the Davies. I am Ted.
And I'm Chris.
And if you're under 21, move out of here because this is a drinking show. It's a
See ya.
mixology show, and it's about drinking responsibly and celebrating responsibly, right?
Right.
All right, cool. So we are proud affiliates of the Rising Tide Broadcast Network, so make sure you check us out on Facebook with everything that we do. We're a group of creators that help creators build their business, and it's a lot of fun. It's a good group of people. We build you up versus tearing you down like a lot of the world does sometimes. So check out what we're doing on Facebook under Rising Tide Broadcast Network. And of course, as usual, we are sponsored by
Wicked Weeds.
Right. So great company. You can tell them a little bit about it while I'm reading my notes.
You can check them out on Facebook and Instagram, but there's not much to check out right now. I'll start getting some more content up there soon.
Right. Well, tell them what you do. Tell them what the...
So Wicked Weeds is some spice blends, tea blends. We do also rep a brand of coffee that's roasted here in Michigan. Sorry, he put me on the spot here.
No problem.
And
how's it feel? Tap dance, girl.
We're run under the Michigan food cottage food law. And as such, I'm not legally able to have a website to sell my products through. But
Right.
You can always contact me on those through Facebook or Instagram, and we can talk.
Yep, absolutely.
Other than that, if you live in the Tawas, Michigan area, we do sell at the farmers market on Saturdays as soon as that starts in May, I believe.
Correct. So, but we are taking orders now. And the phone number, you can reach us on Facebook. You can reach me direct. So, awesome. Way to be put on the spot. Way to do it. Tap dance.
On Instagram, it's MI Wicked Weeds. Wicked Weeds MI.
Yep. Wicked Weeds MI. And then on Facebook, it's Wicked Weeds. So, all right, cool. What is the snack for tonight? We have my brother's in town, and whenever my brother comes up, they bring cashews most of the time. These aren't going back with you guys. I'm just
they bring
you know,
something anyway.
Yeah, these are probably going to go back with them. Looks a lot of money. This is like $500. So, all right. So, what are we drinking tonight?
We're going to be making a classic hot toddy tonight.
Yeah, you don't want to rename it? I thought you were going to rename it.
I already have my hot toddy.
No, thank you.
Welcome.
Very good. Got to go, guys. Good show. Good show. I want to say hi to everybody too. Carl Donna. We've got people in the queue. Some of the things aren't coming up through Facebook, so sorry, guys. If you are here, if you guys want to flip over to YouTube so we can see the comments and that, we love hearing or seeing your comments.
And we did see Dan on there, but I think he disappeared because we had to restart it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I
did something with the mic
did
again,
something.
So I had to reset it. No big deal. Okay, so that's pretty much where we're at. So so it's this time of year is good for this type of drink.
Right. We talked last week about how cold it is here in Michigan.
Yep.
And how January is the coldest month, pretty much the month with the most snow. And all of
the
that.
The temperature actually is warmer in February, which I never really thought.
I knew it was.
Really?
Okay. Anyway, so it's still January. We're still in Michigan. So I'm sporting my, I don't know if you guys can see my Michigan shirt. Yep.
And I've got to be a little bit more Hawaiian because it's just too cold.
Yeah.
So, by the way, in the group chat, Carl said that the Grub Rub is awesome through Wicked Weeds. Grub Rub is our #1 seller. You guys should check out what the Grub Rub is all about. So.
And hi, Dan. I'm glad you're back.
Yeah. Hello, Dan. How you doing? Yeah. Write comments in, guys. Anybody check in with us, but
So we're gonna go ahead and make our hot drinks, our hot toddies tonight, and then we'll talk a little bit about where they came from.
Okay, that's how you want to make the drink first, like we've been doing.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. You guys can't see them because they decided that they did not want to be on camera, but we do have a couple guests with us.
We do
in the house tonight. Ted's brother and our sister-in-law came up.
Yep.
To spend a couple days with us, and
it's been a pleasure.
They can say hi or
say hi. Okay, they're waving.
Oh, they're waving.
They're waving.
So anyway,
how do you get that duct tape off them? Go ahead.
So anyway, we've got 4 cups here because we're making 4 drinks tonight instead of just 2.
Right.
So you start out with your boiling water. Mine was boiling a few minutes ago, so we're going to go ahead and stop.
She poured a couple weeks ago. She poured water. She got some spilled a little bit on the mic, my condenser mic. Yeah, it was, but
it didn't even go through the foamy stuff.
I know the foamy stuff.
So we're going to start out with our hot water. There's a half a cup of hot water in each cup.
Hey Brian, how you doing? Hey Damien, how you doing, sir?
Thanks for keeping up on that.
Yep. BKM is in the house. He wants to learn about the hot toddy. It's cold down there too. I don't know how it is. How cold is it?
It's
Damien,
cold everywhere right now, isn't it?
Yep. Well, Damien's had, I think, more snow than we've had.
And Damien's in
Louisville. So I mean, it's anyway.
That's crazy.
But yeah, this type of drink's good though if you're suffering any type of. We're not medical people at all, but it's
we're going
nice
to talk about that a little bit.
It takes a little bit of the edge off.
That's part of the information that I have.
Okay, cool.
For us.
All right, sounds good.
So then to the hot water, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed lemon juice, 4 tablespoons of whiskey or bourbon, in our case bourbon, and a couple drops of bitters and some honey. So our lemon juice that I squeezed earlier today, 2 tablespoons into each glass. Teaspoons, tablespoons, 2. And this is our vitamin C.
Can't quite read Brian's comment.
I think
mid-teens.
It's in
Everybody's talking about the
mid-teens here, and we got an inch of snow this morning. Wow.
And Dan said it's 44 outside right now, 52 at 4:30. Yeah, even Dan's had snow recently, snow and ice down in Georgia. So you can have it. We expect it here, but down there it is just not right. So let's talk about this one again. This is an excellent
Traverse City Whiskey Company bourbon
whiskey.
Last time.
Yeah, Traverse City this is a really good product.
One time before, and Ted drank the rest.
Yeah, it was
recently.
Very good.
So I had to go buy some more.
Yep.
We're going to use 4 tablespoons of bourbon.
And what did that retail for? Is it under $30?
No, I believe it was 32.
So 32. I mean, it's moderate. I mean, it depends on what you're buying.
But when you're buying bourbon, you're going to pay that.
Right. And it's
like,
how do we do it? If you guys check back on one of the last videos that we did about the bourbon, not all whiskey is bourbon, or how to go? How is it?
All bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey is bourbon.
Right. So you guys can check back in the catalog, our video catalog on that. If you want to go further in depth, learn a little bit more about that, but don't use too much now. I like that stuff.
Well,
you can use a little extra money.
I'm not sure which one's yours, but
there's
plenty left there.
Yep. Jody's in the house too.
Another time.
From the desk of a small press publisher in Chicago. I know it's cold there. It's cold up here too, man. Nope, you did not miss the history. What we're trying to do, Joe, now is we're mixing the drinks first so that you have time to get into the show so that we can get you.
Sorry, guys.
so that we can get to the history.
I still can't get it.
So that we can get to the history.
A little trick I usually use, but I think it's a little bit sticky too from the.
Yeah.
Yeah. From the alcohol.
Good girl clip. So way to protect Daddy.
Okay, so I'm using a dropper this time. This is a food grade dropper. We're just going to put a few drops into each one.
Tell everybody what that is.
These are a recipe that I found for Angostura bitters. I made them myself.
In fact, Dan can tell a little bit about that.
Dan can let us know how they are because I sent him a little.
We sent him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. We sent him a little bottle the other week.
Right.
And I believe he said it was pretty good.
Yep.
Here's our local honey.
And try to buy local if you can, guys. It does make a world of difference if you can.
And sometimes when you buy local honey, it will crystallize.
Right. Ours
is still pretty fresh, though. Don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, we learned a lot about bees the last few years, and it's interesting to learn about local, when you buy local honey, especially.
Well, I wanted to raise honeybees, but
Yeah.
I still haven't gotten the guts up to do it yet.
No, it's a big, it's a big process.
It's quite a large undertaking.
Yeah.
It takes, I mean, you don't have to do it all the time, but just getting it set up and everything is the biggest part. And
we do have bears around here too that enjoy getting in the hives and stuff. So I don't really want to bring them in.
Well, we have bears around here, and I would like to make sure that they never got into anything that we had if we were to do it. And so I read the best way to do that is just to start out with an electric fence around them if you have bears in the. Dan said it is awesome. That's great. Thank you, Dan.
Yep. And Jody said that she'll protect you as long as you don't play with a toy. That's right. You guys saw the video on the toy that I had a couple of days ago. The tug of war.
Calypso.
Yeah. Not you.
I'm like, wait,
talking about
what?
Calypso. Anyway, so.
Okay, so after we get the bourbon and the bitters in the honey in with our water, then we need to stir it up until the honey is dissolved. And then we can add some garnish here. We've got some lemon slices.
Right. And always check with people that you're making them for too, to see what they want or they don't want.
We have added whole cloves too. I actually had to take a knife and make a little hole in the rind before I.
It was labor intensive.
Stuck those cloves in there. But we're going to put one of those lemon slices with the cloves into each one. And then we're going to garnish with a cinnamon stick in each. And
the water doesn't have to be like boiling hot, right? I mean, it's just got to be good.
And then we're going to actually put a star anise into them also. Diane requested to not have one in hers, so
-1.
We're going to put some anise into all these ones.
And for those who don't know, what is anise? What is it?
Anise is what's used to make licorice, so you're going to get a very strong black licorice flavor with that. Well, not very strong in this, but so this one's Diane's. You want to take one to Mark and one to Diane?
Sure. Is there anything else we're missing out of them, or good?
No, we're all good. Give that one to Diane. Give this one to Mark, because that one's got just a little bit less lemon juice in it. He might enjoy that a little bit better.
He doesn't like a lot of lemon. If you don't like it, drink it. So just don't burn yourself.
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh.
Okay.
So we're gonna get a little toast here, because of the coldness here. We're all waiting for spring, but we adopt the pace of nature. Her secret is patience. That's from Ralph Waldo Emerson.
Cheers,
cheers,
everybody.
guys.
Cheers. Cheers. It smells really good.
I like that.
You could get. Yeah, that's really good. I mean, I don't know if you want to do a pint of this, but it might be good for you.
So I'm going to tell you a story. Share with all you guys. I hadn't thought of this in a long time. When I was in, I believe it was 6th grade, one of my school friends, she was an only child, and her parents were going up to the Mackinac Bridge, Mackinac City, for Labor Day. And on Labor Day, you can walk the Mackinac Bridge. You pay a fee. They'll take you in a bus over to the Upper Peninsula, and then you walk back. And she was told that she could take a friend with her, so she asked me to go. So I went with her. Well, Labor Day, as you know, is on a Monday, and we went up, I think, on a Friday, and Saturday and Sunday rained, miserable all weekend. It was chilly, rainy, wet. And so we sat in the camper that we towed up there with us, and we made hot lemonades, and we drank hot lemonades all weekend. And this reminds me of that.
I can imagine that. If you're not into citrus on that, I know my brother's not a big fan of it, but that really tastes good, and it feels like it's the honey coats.
I love that.
That's not bad.
Honestly, I've
What do you-
never
what do you
had one
think, Dee?
before.
Better than last night's. It's different. It's a different flavor.
Then the buttered.
More honey in mine.
More honey. Okay, more honey.
Okay.
You got it. We can do that.
Sure. Take our fresh spoon, though, would you?
You don't need to do it right now.
No, bring her in.
That's
Chris
okay.
got
He can
Chris
take it.
going. It's her show anyway.
So
I'm just spoon boy.
we're going to talk a little bit about the history of the hot toddy. And the hot toddy, as we know it today, started in British-controlled India. In the 1610s, according to dictionary.com, the Hindi word taddy, T-A-D-D-Y, meant beverage made from fermented palm sap. By 1786, taddy was officially written down and defined as beverage made of alcoholic liquor with hot water, sugar, and spices. And we used the honey instead of just sugar. But the British, with their persistent habit of appropriating from conquered cultures, took that beverage and claimed it as their own. In the cold winters and everyday dampness of northern England and Scotland, pubs would pour hot water into Scotch whiskey. The United Kingdom's trade routes with India made exotic spices routine, and pubs started throwing more than hot water and whiskey into their drinks. This history is naturally disputed. The other origin story tells the tale of an Irish doctor named Robert Bentley Todd, who ordered his patients to drink hot brandy, cinnamon, and sugar water.
I like him. That sounds like a good doctor right there.
Most likely the truth is a combination of the two stories,
Dr. Feelgood. Yeah.
where doctors heard about the hot toddies from India and started incorporating them into prescriptions.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Regardless of the true origin, the drink made its way across the pond to the American colonies. Rum from the Caribbean and local brandies were the spirits of the day in America at the time. Thankfully for the colonists, the hot toddy lends itself well to variations and adaptations of local ingredients.
And that's good, because then that way, if you guys are interested in making it, if there's something local to your like Damien with Jack Daniel's whiskeys and that, maybe there's something down there that he might want to use versus what we've got here.
Right.
There's a lot,
Right. Look, you've got fans too.
Oh, do I? A spoon boy?
Spoon
Yeah,
boy
I know.
strikes
Yeah,
again.
I know, right? Put him to work.
Damien
I hear,
says
yeah, put him to work.
work.
So it's interesting. I know that some people don't like licorice, and that's Jody earlier as we read the comments later, he talked about putting Twizzlers in strawberry or whatever.
That's what he said. He likes licorice, but not black licorice.
Right.
And I hear that so often. I actually made an anise flavored rock candy at Christmas
That
time.
was great.
And
But I like
he and I
licorice.
really enjoy it. But
Yeah,
I
like our
took
sister-in-law
some-
doesn't like it at all.
I took some of the other rock candies to work for the girls that I work with because I didn't think that they would like the licorice. I left that out.
Yeah.
But one of the girls did say that her dad would have loved it.
Mhm.
My grandpa would have loved it, and I was going to send some down to him and then didn't get a chance to. But I have another whole bottle of that flavor, so I will probably make him some and send it down another time.
I thought Brian K. Morris liked black licorice. I thought he talked about that. Maybe I'm wrong, but sometimes I can understand too that I think it was Jody that talked about it being medicine-y. I know that there's been people that have eaten too much of it and gotten sick, and I think I've heard of one person dying from it.
Yeah, but that was a lot
of it. So, but living on the edge, I guess.
Right. So by the mid-19th century, the hot toddy had secured its place as the cure for the common cold. In an article called How to Take Cold in the Burlington Free Press in 1837, the hot toddy is heralded as a cure-all. Just after a story about how to make beet sugar and before a history of earth. If your child begins to snuffle occasionally, to have red eyes, or a little deafness, if his skin feels dry and hot, and his breath is feverish, you have now an opportunity of doing your work much faster than ever before. The unnamed writer states, the first step is to avoid calling a doctor. Next, feed the child excessive amounts. Finally, make him drink. which
Okay. God.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that I'm glad that I live in the now and
Yeah,
not
right.
back then.
Right, no doubt. Donna says she likes Dr. Pepper licorice. And then Brian said he likes black licorice but can't stand Jägermeister, which I can understand. Jaeger can be kind of
Somebody else
brutal.
said to me that they don't like licorice, but they do like Jaeger.
Yeah. Jaeger
And
cold,
I said,
though,
I'm
is
not sure that Jaeger,
Yeah.
I
ice
don't know.
cold
I get a
Jaeger's not
lot of
bad, but-
flavors out of Jaeger. I don't
Yeah.
get just licorice.
Well, because it's herbs.
You know what I
There's
mean?
a lot of really great flavors in. But yeah, I can understand. Hey, Grant, how you doing,
Hi,
sir?
Grant.
Welcome. Anyway, don't let me cut you off.
And Willow, hi.
Hey, Willow. Welcome, Canada. I'm
That's
sure
right.
you guys are cold. We're freezing, so I'm sure you got
That's
some snow
right.
too. Where else we at?
And then the article finished with, ply him well with hot stimulating drinks, of which hot toddy is the best.
So Taddy and Toddy, though, it ended up switching.
Yeah. Well, just like our name, Davies.
Yeah.
Is Davis over
There.
there.
Yeah, sounds like Davis. Yeah.
And I think it's just that accent
Okay.
exchange.
Yeah.
Taddy toddy.
Yeah.
Anyway, the hot toddy has been an American staple ever since. Now there are cranberry hot toddies, grapefruit hot toddies, and whatever other addition and substitution you can imagine.
We should do a mango hot toddy. That would be good. Huh?
Mango?
Mango.
I don't know about that. It beats out all other hot drinks like mulled wine, bourbon apple cider, and even the newest trend, red wine hot chocolate. Ugh.
I don't know.
It survived the test of time for a reason. The hot toddy is the undeniable champion of hot drinks. And I believe I agree.
Okay, so Jody's got a really good point. He says that black licorice does elevate the blood pressure, and eating glutton in fashion. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That's what I read in the article. I remember the guy died. I think it was a heart attack or something like that.
Yep.
So that's a good point.
What
was that?
I'm not sure. Carl said he links mentally with illness also. I'm not sure what Damien said. He was sick as a child, and had the occasional hot toddy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, my dad did that too. He didn't call it that, but it was brandy.
Right. Donna says, can you make a hot toddy with something else like rum? Yeah, that's what the article was saying also.
Use what you got. That's what it said. Or what?
When the drink finally came across the pond to America, rum from the Caribbean and local brandy were the spirits of the day. And thankfully for the hot colonists that the hot toddy lends itself well to variations and adaptations of local ingredients. So yeah, you could definitely do a rum. I think I would probably prefer a rum.
That at the end is like quite spicy.
Quite spicy?
Yeah, that's quite
like
a finish.
The cinnamon and
that's
the
quite
clove
a finish.
And
the clove and
anise.
everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad. But I can see the citrus maybe take that for me, might take it down a bit, but it's not bad. Not bad. How about you, D? The honey better?
You like
good.
it? Mark, you
Mark's
like
quiet.
Not bad.
Not bad?
Okay.
And that's saying something if you
Yeah. I
not
think
liking citrus, so.
I think it was a pretty big hit.
Yeah. So, and what Donna say there? Can you? Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, that's not bad, but it's continue on if there's more to it.
I don't think I have any more about it.
But it has to be served warm. That's the whole idea.
Well, that's the whole idea, yeah. Actually, I did have something else in here. Let's look a little bit and see. I found another recipe history and stuff in there, and they actually used an orange instead of a lemon with the cloves in. But I do believe that the recipe itself had the lemons. Maybe, I don't know if they really had. They actually. Oh no, I'm sorry. That's where I got that information from. This one said had something else that said. You want to talk a little bit?
I'll talk a little bit. Let's see. Carl says mom left that out and just added more cheap whiskey. I don't know what that was about, but okay.
Left what out?
I don't know.
Probably
It's
the.
supposed to be citrus. I don't know, but it sounds like something, Carl. Though that's
Carl said it's supposed to have citrus? ?
Yeah.
Mom left that out and just added more cheap whiskey.
Okay, fair enough.
That's what he said.
Damien, this where I go, or I can't read it quite. I'm sorry, guys.
This where I go in my kitchen and make a hot toddy to fight the frigid winds.
Yeah. That's truth.
Yep. So this other article said that hot toddies have been known to reduce the symptoms of common coughs and colds. They especially help to soothe the throat.
Mhm.
If you plan to use your drink to help with these issues, be sure you don't overdo it on the bourbon or whiskey in your recipe. The simple combination of hot water, honey, and lemon can work wonders. So if you really are feeling a bit under the weather, you might want to, just leave that out.
Yeah.
Because it also says alcohol does not mix well with antibiotics or over-the-counter
Absolutely.
medications.
And like we said, we are not doctors, and we make sure that you're checking with your
So be
physician
sure to be
before
careful if
anything.
you're taking any medicines. Yeah.
Too much toddy, Ted, is what Damien says. Not even close. Not even close.
It did say also, let me see.
And
Yeah, that was about all the information I
and
had. So
Benjamin is in the house. Hi, family.
our Ben?
Is that Ben?
Ben Davies?
Yeah. Mark's getting a beer, everybody.
No way.
Make sure you show him what you're drinking. And you just walk by. You don't have to come into camera.
He's fine.
He's much better looking than me, so I don't want him on camera. He's opening it now. I'm giving you play-by-play. Okay, he's got it open. All right. All right.
And here's the
It's
mysteriously
Oberon.
floating
There you
beer.
go. Let's give him a round of applause.
Yay!
All right.
Mark's hand.
Stumble back to the couch. Okay, good job. All right. You want an orange for it or no? Didn't you love citrus? No? Okay.
Ben said,
No.
yes, sir. It is our
What's
Ben
up, Ben?
Davies.
Good. Yay. All right. Good to see you, Ben. Hopefully everything's going well.
Hey, Ben.
Carl says that he's not a doctor, but he's played one on the Peoria Hampton Inn. That's a little.
That's good. How's the weather, Ben, out there? You guys freezing? Ben's in Colorado, so he's our dear.
Well, he said he always creeps on our videos. That's so
Dan?
sweet.
That's nice. Thanks for finally stopping in.
Yeah,
Creeper.
thanks for
All
letting
right.
us know.
Yeah, Mark gave us this back because he didn't really care for it, so I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna
Okay.
drink it.
Yeah, that one has a little less lemon, so let
Yeah,
me know
you
what
didn't
you think.
backwash in this, right? I know.
And Dan says not to operate heavy machinery after consuming 4 or 5 of these.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
What
And Ben
said.
says, yeah, it's cold right now. So Colorado in the mountains,
Yeah, right.
I'm
Mile
sure
high.
it is.
Free.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
Colorado
should make
Springs, you can
yourself
have it.
up 1 or 2 of
Yeah, a
these.
couple of them. So well, that's cool. Good. So everybody say hi to Ben. So you guys, he's one of the best kept secrets in our family. He's a good kid. Good kid. Beautiful family.
Absolutely. We hope you're doing well.
Yeah. Say hi
We
to
love you guys.
everybody out there and give the girls kisses and everything.
Willow says it's 4 degrees in Canada.
Is that
If
Celsius
anyone
or
wants to,
Fahrenheit?
Yeah,
That's
she said
Fahrenheit?
Fahrenheit. Yeah.
I'll get waiting until I'm across the river.
Yeah.
What was that?
Mark's waving. Mark's waving to Ben.
To
so,
Ben.
Yeah,
Carl
Carl.
said
So
hi.
everybody's saying hi to Ben now.
Well,
That's not bad.
the drink that we were gonna make that Donna had sent me, I cannot find.
We had a hell of a time. So if you guys have
an ingredient.
any way of getting
if
that
anybody has any
or shipping it to
Smirnoff
us,
root beer,
yes, and gluten free if you can make it. I think it's all Smirnoff.
Smirnoff is
I think it's
believe,
gluten-free, but-
so Smirnoff root beer is what we were looking for. We cannot find it, so I don't know if anyone sees it and wants
Yeah.
to buy a bottle and send it to us.
Yeah, and we'll give a shout out to you, of course.
Of course.
But yeah, that's been a real challenge. We've had
Damien's
my brother and sister-in-law were trying to look. They went to 3
They
different
went
places.
to 3 or
They
so.
called,
They
you know,
called a bunch of places, and
what 6
Yeah.
different places. I'm sorry, and that's in Michigan.
yeah.
And we're all a bunch of drinkers here, so I'm sure we should have it. A&W would make a fortune partnering with a vodka company, I would think. But anyway, if you guys can find out for us, that would be awesome. But yeah,
We're
you
gonna
can
make Punchki vodka.
punchki
Punchki
vodka.
vodka?
We can do punchki vodka. That's really weird. You guys probably don't know what a punchki is. Most people in Michigan,
Yeah.
If you guys want to know, message me. I'll tell you what a punchki is. But it's a long story. It's
Well, maybe we'll talk about it at that time of year.
Okay, Ash Wednesday. Okay, we can do that. Fat Tuesday.
Fat Tuesday.
Yeah. We can have a Fat
Yeah, it's
Friday.
not very-
We can do a
very
Fat
far
Friday.
away.
We can do Fat Friday with punchki,
Right.
gluten-free punchkis. I don't think they have them. We can make our market. That's our $1 million idea. Gluten-free punchkis. Yeah,
I probably could.
we could do a gluten-free punchki.
Yeah, I'm
Ba-
sure.
I mean, to give you an idea, a punchki basically is a
Well, the marketed kind is
Yeah,
kind of
I
like
mean,
a
what it-
jelly-filled donut.
originally it was a rum-soaked cake in the back in the old country, but it was basically right
I'd
before
rather do
Lent,
that.
and if you're Catholic, you understand. Right before Lent, you
So people would
basically
clean out their larders.
Yeah.
And they'd
and blitz your
make
Fat
Fat Tuesday
Tuesday, so before they would have to
right
give
before
up
they went to
everything fun in life
Ash
to be
Wednesday for
Catholic.
Lent. Yep.
So don't get me started on that, but you know what I mean. It's how's everybody else? Okay, Dan, what do we got? He's just talking to Willow. Okay.
Danzy has Dan says Willow has our love to keep her warm.
Yeah.
And she said that their weather sounds better in Fahrenheit than in Celsius right
Yeah,
now.
true. I saw that they got. I mean, we've been getting snow all over. Dan's been getting snow, just like Willow. We've been maybe 1 or 2 inches here and there, but not as bad as it was. You know?
Carl wants a rum soaked cake too. He says it's better than the stuff they sell here.
So, well, we'll have to do that. Okay, so we'll do a fat Friday.
Fat Friday.
Fat
okay.
Friday before Ash Wednesday. We'll do that. It's coming up, like Mark said. I think it's coming up, right?
Yeah, it's not too far.
Is it 2 weeks? Okay.
Is it February?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And we should have.
Oh, I thought it was March.
It is. It's early this year, I think.
Wow, that's crazy.
And then we've got
Okay.
some company coming up too. So that should, but that's a surprise. So you guys will, that one they probably will be on camera if they end up sticking around.
Yeah,
So that'll be a
hopefully.
fun one. That'll be a good one. You need to tune in on that one. In a few weeks, we'll let you know
Couple
though.
weeks, 2 weeks,
Yeah.
I think.
And they're crazy. I mean, they're a lot of fun, crazy. Hopefully they stick around. Hopefully, I thought they may be watching tonight, but
They
haven't seen
probably
them.
are. They're
so,
probably on Facebook.
yeah,
though.
you guys will love them though. You guys will love them. We've had quite a few people on right now. We got 11
Yeah.
people in the queue, and then we got a few people on Facebook. If everybody could like and share this, that would be super, super helpful. We've been really hitting some really big numbers on Facebook. YouTube, it's been kind of, not everybody's on YouTube, and it's easier sometimes that when we're on Facebook, we just, it pops up. Oh, cool. Christine and that spoon guy are on the thing. We'll watch that during a half-hour lunch or whatever. But it means a lot that you guys like and share it. It's a lot of fun for us. And okay, I told you it has a little bit of a kick.
Little lemon in there.
Yeah. So if you want to take the lemon down a bit, it's
I like it though.
we try to keep
Like
this,
I said, that's a lot of vitamin C that you're getting there. So
right, and that's good for the body. But we're trying to make sure too that as we try to, you guys will notice we don't go over 45 minutes because the alcohol starts to affect us. So we need to keep our shows right around 40 minutes or so, and we're about there. What else you got? Anything else you want to?
No,
close
I'm not
with?
sure what we're doing next week, but keep lookout for a post on
And
that.
any suggestions are welcome. If you guys got something, a family
let us know.
tradition or drink, make comments, let us know. Yeah, that's pretty good. You always do such a good job. The history is always interesting. She doesn't tell me anything before the show, so I learn just like you guys. So as long as I'm not distracted by getting spoons or ice or whatever. Thank you. It's always it's always fun.
Thanks.
From the Trenches of Hollywood. If you guys haven't seen it yet, we got a new episode up. So no stress writing. So all you writers out there, get onto that page, like it, share it, and enjoy the video, because I'm telling you what Craig and I are talking about is very good information for you guys as writers. It'll help you. And then next Tuesday for TED Talks, I'm doing a couple different things, but I want to do next week. We're going to talk about revenue. We're going to talk about easy ways to start producing revenue for your businesses, whether you're an author or an artist, mainly an artist, because that's my forte. I can really get to. You're covering up yawning with your drink. That hurts. That hurts deep. That hurts deep. That hurts deep. I'm talking here and you're yawning.
I've been yawning for over an hour.
Thank you. Oh, thank you. That makes me feel so much better.
I told him it's probably too late for a cup of coffee.
It is very. So, but check out if you are awake and not yawning, check out TED Talks on Tuesday at 10 a.m. That would be awesome. And learn how to make some revenue with your business.
Definitely.
Come on.
Sorry.
Like I said, about 40 minutes. We got to start ending this gig.
Yeah.
All right. And also, Grant, tune in on Tuesday too in the morning. By the way, because I've got Grant's. Well, I'm going to let the
says you have so many shows, you're going to make BKM jealous.
Yeah. Well, What do you mean? What do you mean make? Just kidding, BCam. Grant, check in on Tuesday because I'm gonna say some kind words about Beowulf and that. So check out Tuesday.
Damien, yes, it is. It is too late for coffee. I have to be up and at work at 7:00 tomorrow morning.
Yeah. So yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
Normally, I wouldn't have to worry about it because it's the weekend. But I'm just
Yeah.
finishing up my weekend right now. I
Good stuff.
have been doing something different at work and helping out with some different days. So
Yeah, it's good stuff.
be back to my normal schedule soon. And
Yep. And then we'll keep producing Drinkin with the Davies. Because the guys, I know you guys enjoy it. I enjoy it because I know Chris is you're awesome. Everybody loves it because you're on this. So thank you again. Thank you again.
Joe D says that I'm ready to tell you to say goodnight.
Okay. You guys have a great night. Be safe. Do something good for somebody, well, this weekend anyway. We're going to start working on the hot teddy as soon as we're done here. So I'm just going to leave that alone. Maybe not.
Night, guys. Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah, we'll talk to you. Thanks for stopping in, guys. We'll talk to you. Thanks.